backyard is one of New South Wales' best coastal towns, also known as a blue water wonderland. You may know it as Port Stephens, a paradise for fishermen, surfers and sand hunters. 2.5 hours north of Sydney. Our bags, come on, let's get away. I can't wait to start our holiday. My neck of the woods is a little beachside village known as Anna Bay, which also happens to be the gateway to the largest mobile sand dunes on the east coast of Australia. There are plenty of ways to get around and have fun on this 30 kilometres of beach, but my tip, take a horse. Come on. Woo.
Normally early in the morning because of
Alan, Bonnie and his family at Sahara Trails have been leading horse rides along the Stockton sand dunes for the past 9 years. Our horses are the perfect platform to make the most of the stunning view over the dunes. Such a beautiful location, it's perfect.
Absolutely, you know, it's there's not many places in the world you can come out and you've got unrestricted dune system without buildings on the landscape and spawning it. It's just such a natural beauty.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember actually Dad taking me here when we were little, but we should have brought the horses, not with the four-wheel drive, because the four-wheel drive broke down. We're an hour out from home. We had to walk back. It was like walking in the Sahara Desert. Just north of Stockton Dunes, you'll find my hometown and the bay where I spent a good chunk of my childhood summer days. It was over 100 years ago when the Robinsons family first came to Anna Bay. They were one of the first families to settle here, one of the first families with a car. Well, we're very proud because they've named this park after us. This is Robinson Reserve. So if you come to Anna Bay, you're sure to meet a Robinson somewhere or another. Now, while I'm totally biased about Anna Bay, there is another bay most visitors to Port Stephens would be more than familiar with. Nelson Bay is the unofficial capital of the area and home to one of the best game fishing comps in the country. As popular as fishing is here in Port Stephens, there's a couple of no-go zones, which is good for us snorkelers and divers. This is Fly Point Aquatic Reserve, so hopefully we'll see lots of fish. This area is affected by strong tides, so my tip, ask the experts at Pro Dive Nelson Bay for the best time to hit the water. And don't forget to arm yourself with a fistful of bread for a little encouragement.
With the fishes, follow them to school, riding on a seahorse, that would be so cool. Diving with the dolphins, splashing in the waves, exploring in the coral and the pirate caves. Underneath the ocean, there's a I show you. Just let me be when I'm crazy. At the end, you know, still my own land. I don't mean to when I hurt you, but I need you.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed my personal tour of Port Stephens, but unfortunately I've only been able to show you such a small amount of what's on offer, like dolphin watching, whale watching, surfing, but don't take my word for it. Come on over and take a look for yourself.
Beautiful work, Charlie. Now I've got the details. Port Stephens is about 2.5 hours north of Sydney. Sahara Trails horse riding tours starts at $35 per hour, and Pro Dive Nelson Bay guided snorkeling tours start at $45 per person, and they run from November to Easter. Now, I'm sure Charlie wouldn't mind me mentioning to you that High Five is touring around Australia until January 4. So if you would like to catch Charlie and the gang, check out 9msn.com.au/High Five for their tour dates. Thank you again, Charlie.